Hey guys, Mars Naked here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today we are continuing the trend of showing off some older units that have a new lease of life on the Goku and Vegeta family teams. So today we are showcasing the LR Prime Battle Vegeta, that is right, the INT Extreme Super Saiyan Vegeta, free-to-play LR. Now, he was very much overshadowed when he first came out because, unfortunately, he'd been out on JP for a while, and then physical transforming Vegeta dropped at the same time on Global and JP, and it dropped like right after we got the Prime Battle Vegeta, and unfortunately they have the same name, so the transforming one is amazing and probably is the better unit overall. But anyway, he's not on the first rotation, so let me bring up his details here and we'll go through this very quickly while we go through this first rotation. So he is the Awakened Saiyan Blood Super Saiyan Vegeta. His leader skill is Pure Saiyans, Ki +3, HP attack and defense 70%. So of course, as he is a free-to-play unit that drops from events, that means you can use him for other Prime Battle events, and you can run a free-to-play Pure Saiyans team, which is actually very strong because it has both the Coat, EZA, Goku and Vegetas. Lots of very good units are on that team. So obviously in the future, when the LR Prime Battle Cell drops, I don't think we know any of the details, but I assume he'll be physical because it's the only type that we still need, a Prime Battle LR. So obviously the Vegeta himself, maybe not the best because he is an INT unit, but that'll be a very strong team. I think Dragon Ball Seekers is probably still the best one, but I'm sure I'll make a couple of videos with different teams. So anyway, his super attacks are the Photon Bomber for 12 key, which does colossal damage, and Big Bang Attack for the 18 key, greatly raises attack for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage. So his passive skill, and this is where the Prime Battle LRs do kind of trip up a little bit by not having the best key links. So basically he has attack 15,000 and defense 20,000, plus an additional 15,000 attack, and launches 2 additional attacks for 4 turns after receiving an attack. So this first part he gets all the time, and then the second part he gets another attack boost and will launch 2 additionals, which will only be normal attacks after receiving an attack. So he has to be in the front slot ideally, which fortunately on this starting rotation that we have him here, we do have him being attacked, so that's very useful. And then his links, he has Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan Prodigies, Saiyan Pride, Royal Lineage, Shattering the Limit, and Legendary Power. A lot of these are very common on the Vegeta family team. We've got him linked up with Majin Vegeta for the Legendary Power, Shattering the Limit, Royal Lineage, and I believe they both have Saiyan Pride. It's really difficult to find a good unit that has Saiyan Pride and Prodigies. Most of them have Fierce Battle and not Shattering the Limit as well. So it's very interesting trying to find a good link partner for him. And so obviously he's on Pure Saiyans, Vegeta Family and Super Saiyan. So we have him here. We are able to get his 18 key super, so that is all good. Majin Vegeta, not going to do too much crazy stuff on this event since it is fully tech. That's one of the reasons why I chose to bring him. The INT Super Vegeta, who I showcased yesterday, I was originally going to use him. Wow, 2.1 million on the attack stat. So there you go. That's with his full passive active because he was attacked. So that 18 key super animation is fantastic. Now, obviously we don't need the additional attacks, but that passive ability is now active. So in the next turn, even if he's not going to take hits, he is going to get those extra attacks, which is very nice. And so of course the supports that we've brought, the EZA Trunks and the Buller, both of them have Shattering the Limit as well. So once you get his passive active, you could then very easily slide him into the second slot on the rotation to get some extra key from the supports, sort of depending on how the orb field is laying out. Because when I was I tried pairing him up with the Super Vegeta, and he doesn't have that extra 2 key link with Shattering the Limit. Plus, unfortunately, I did try it on this event, and of course, because Super Vegeta is an INT unit as well and is very good, if I put the Super Vegeta in the front slot, he would probably one-shot the phase. So I had to take it back to the drawing board a little bit. So fortunately, this rotation, we are able to get the 18 key again, and we're being hit anyway, so we would have gotten our full passive regardless. So I guess it doesn't matter what orbs I give anyone else, because Super Saiyan Vegeta here, easily going to take him out. Obviously takes no damage with the type disadvantage from the enemy. 1.6 mil without a support on the rotation. It's not too bad. Again, obviously the numbers are quite high, but he does only have a flat attack boost. So we keep getting him as like the finisher as well, which means whenever we start a new phase, we're taking off so much of his health in that one turn that we're not even going to see his additionals, because he's just laying waste to everything. So keep trying to avoid super attacks with the Super Saiyan 4. Oh, there you go, you can get a little bit of ki there, as well as not getting the super. But next rotation we're going to have Bulla, the best support unit on the team. So this next rotation will by far be his best one. Hopefully we can get the... see if we can get full 24 ki. Probably not. Got a couple of int orbs stashed at the bottom here though, so let's see what we can do. Oh, and of course Frieza is stunned now, but fortunately we already have that passive active, so that's okay. Ooh, that is a lot of ki with him in the middle. See, I don't want Majin Vegeta. Is Majin Vegeta strong enough to take him out with only a normal? Well, actually, I guess because his 12 ki super is his best one, so yeah, I think we have to not risk it and just put Vegeta first. We're still able to get his 18 ki super, so that's what's most important. And then I'll go for an 18 ki super with Majin Vegeta as well, just to see if we yeah, so almost 2.2 mil with Bulma on Bulla even on the rotation. I mean, not bad for a free-to-play LR. So, and yeah, we're not even getting these additionals, but that is something that would be quite useful on Super Battle Road. The only unfortunate thing, I guess, is because he's an extreme unit, so we can't take the Vegeta family into Super Battle Road with the Super Saiyan 4 leads and try it out, because then, oh no, I misclicked there. Oof. 24 ki super with Super Saiyan 4. Oh wow, and now I can't. Yeah, that won't be 24. Yeah, okay, good. So yeah, unfortunately, until they get their own stage, you can't mix and match Super and Extreme, which is a real shame, because using units like the LR Majin Vegeta and this guy on this team, as well as the physical base form one, who's a very good defensive unit. But unfortunately, at the moment, there's no way to run those teams on Super Battle Road. So the Goku family one's fine, because they're all super type units. But yeah, I guess we'll have to wait. Should be a new set of them coming out sometime soon on JP, you gotta think, but no idea what those are going to be. I think because Goku family and Vegeta family are newer categories, they might not be on there, because we'd expect to see some of the older ones that have been around for a while, like Super Saiyan 3, Pure Saiyans, stuff like that, actually get a stage. So, ooh, is this finally the rotation? That is a lot of ki right there, so that's 4, so that's like 10 altogether. So, that leaves us like one short. Are you serious? Can we do... that's not any more, is it? Actually, it's less, because we don't get that other int orb. Oh, well, that's pretty close. That's the closest we've got to 24 ki. But at least we haven't had any serious struggles getting his 18 ki super, so that is very good. But unfortunately, with him being on the second rotation and dealing out so much damage, he's always he's finished off every single phase with his super attack, so we haven't got to see those bonus additionals. Maybe for this final phase, because Golden Frieza has some pretty decent damage reduction. He also has a lot of health bars, although of course we have Bulla on this rotation. So can I avoid super attack? Yes, excellent. So avoid a super attack with you. I might as well give you that. And then if we get rid of these blues. Perfect. So nice amount of int orbs to pick up in the middle there. Oh, look at that. He's that's not much damage at all. Now, ooh, this could hurt though. We didn't get the counter. I didn't think about the potential of, wow, he stunned him as well. Now, we should survive this turn easily enough. God Vegeta's decent defensively. Didn't see if Bulla was getting attacked. She does have that 30% built-in chance to dodge, so I'm sure we'll be okay here. And yeah, Frieza still has quite a lot of health, so hopefully for this final turn we are going to get to see those additional attacks. So, and we don't have the support on the rotation, unfortunately. So we can't get any extra key here. Yeah, so there's no point doing that. So, that is literally the same either way. So we'll grab all of this. Oh, am I getting the Dokkan? Oh, okay. So of course we aren't going to see the additionals, because I have a pretty good feeling that this Dokkan mode will take him out here. But so with no support on the rotation, what is it going to show us down below? Let's see if we can get a nice slow one for Prime Battle Vegeta. Oh no, that's not bad. I'll take that for a quick one on the emulator, only missing one. So yeah, 1.8. So at least he gets close to 2 mil without support on the rotation. That's actually very good, and that's without Prodigies active, because I decided it was better to go with Majin Vegeta and get that legendary power as well as shattering the limit. If we could get that Saiyan Pride active. Oh wow, so we didn't quite take him out, but there's the additional. So we got to see one of the additional attacks, and we took him out with it. So there you go. I think this is quite a nice, this is an interesting rotation. Like, I think it's quite fun to run this as a rotation on this team. Obviously normally I would run Super Saiyan 4 Goku with the Vegeta, but obviously for the sake of this showcase we didn't want them to run wild. So there you go. Prime Battle Vegeta actually very good on this team. I might do one for Trunks next. Let me know down below if that's something you'd like to see. He is very good, especially on Super Battle Road. When he's fighting multiple opponents, he's very, very strong. So I might have to do that, because yeah, if we ever do get a Vegeta family Super Battle Road, it'd be very good for that. So let me know down below in the comments, what do you think of the Prime Battle Super Saiyan Vegeta? What are your thoughts on the upcoming Cell as well? I'll be interested to know. Obviously that's quite far away on global, but it's cool to think about how that is going to turn out. So anyway, that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow my Twitch channel or join my Discord. The link is in the description down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.